Good morning and welcome to day 2 of this epic road trip around the NC 500 here in Scotland. Had a lovely sleep last night, literally just on the car park here in John of Groats. £2 to park, you can park on there all night. Plenty of people were doing that too, and I had a good chat with quite a few people actually. It was really nice, and the sun was going down. It was lovely, just sat down here by the water. Now of course the main reason for coming here to John of Groats is to see the sign that you can see just behind me. It's nice and early, so it means that there's not many people about at all this morning. I know that this gets very busy, very popular, so I definitely recommend getting here early if you're going to be visiting this very sign. But before we have more of a look around John of Groats and of course a closer look at the sign and exactly what it says, I'm just thought to tell you about the plans for today. So of course going to be travelling around another 100 miles today, visiting various different sites along the way. So much to see once again. Yesterday was incredible, it really was, but I'm feeling nice and refreshed. The good thing is you've got toilets that are open all night over there, so you can have a wash over there, you can clean your teeth, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, all ready and set for day number 2. So yeah, let's go and have a close look at this sign. Well, it's a gorgeous area down here, really nice and peaceful. And here it is, the John of Groats sign. So as you can see, you've got New York on this side, 3,230 miles in that direction. Land's End, 874 miles. Of course, that's right down at the bottom of Great Britain, where there's another sign actually down there. And that's why a lot of people like to come and have a photo, of course, with this one, myself included. Edinburgh, 273 miles. And of course you've got the Orkney and Shetland Islands just out that way, 152 miles and 8 miles for those. But yeah, really nice around here. You've got like the little statues just over here as well. Lots of different gift shops and restaurants. Nothing open this early. From looking at the opening times, it seems like they open more from like 10, 11 o'clock through until 5, 6 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, it's lovely around here. You've got lots of accommodation as well. You've got like all them little little lodges that they've got over there. There is an official campsite right next door as well. And then down here you've got the little harbour here in John of Groats, which is really nice. Literally just sat down here last night watching the sun go down really late. Like it was still really light at 11:30 last night, which is crazy. I mean, I know we're in the heart of summer, but yeah, you know, with us being this far north. But this isn't actually the most northerly part of the UK mainland. That title goes to somewhere else a little bit further down the coast that we're going to be heading to today. But of course this is the most famous one with the signage. But yeah, actually it isn't the most northerly part of the UK, so we're going to head down there shortly. But yeah, here's a look at the harbour. Of course you can catch the ferries out here as well, you know, and go on like wildlife tours. We're going to have a little look down this way now. So this is quite a good idea, just to stop people sticking stickers actually on the signpost. Put this little board just here where you can put your stickers on. There you go, should have brought one for Adventure Sean, or theme park worldwide. But there you go, yeah, you got all the different stickers on there. Just avoids the sign getting clogged up, doesn't it? So here's another awesome sign down here that's worth having a photo with. John of Groats, of course, on the top, but on this one, you've got the North Pole, 2,200 miles. That really puts into perspective, it's not really that far away, is it? When you think, you know, London, 690, 876 for Land's End, yeah, 2,200 miles to the North Pole. And this one down here really puts into perspective. New Zealand, 12,875 miles from this point. Now, like I say, you've got various different gift shops and restaurants down here, and quite a few other businesses too. Those aren't all open this morning, but there's a couple of them that have just started to open up now. As you can see just over here, you've got the John of Groats Brewery visitor experience just over there. Of course, a big part of Scotland, of course, is all the distilleries that you'll find around. Lots of those on the NC 500. But yeah, of course, you've got the little trail just here as well, a 147-mile trail. And this seems to be the start and end of that. You can see with the gate just here. And look at this, we've got a massive horn over here and also a shark off to the side as well. And there's an information board over here, so I was actually reading this last night. But yeah, really interesting. So of course there's the foghorn when it was in use there for warning sound signals, of course, in those foggy conditions. And yeah, you've also got the memorial to lives lost at sea as well. Over the centuries, hundreds of vessels have been shipwrecked in the treacherous Pentland Firth, of course, and that's the little memorial that they've got just out there. And of course you've got the story as well of John of Groats there. That's the building, the 8-sided building built in the 1870s. As you can see, see its tower was designed with 8 sides, so that's quite interesting, isn't it? And of course you can see the old picture, and there it is just up there, still in condition today. Oh, that's nice, isn't it, with the Scottish flag just there as well. But yeah, there's the massive horn. I'll tell you what, that's huge, isn't it? Amazing, there you go. But yeah, it was saved by a local businessman from the Duncansby Head lighthouse in 2000 when the lighthouse was automated. So of course, and that's the lighthouse that we went to go and see at the end of yesterday's video. And talking of that, you can actually see it from here. It shows just how close we are. When I was up there, I said, oh, over in the distance you can see John Groats. Well, there's the lighthouse, you can just see it over there. That's the thing with this camera, it's got a brilliant zoom. There we go, there's the lighthouse, you can just see it up there, and of course that's where we parked. All the sheep were roaming about. Yeah, it was lovely. You got a little bit of beach area down there as well, and just in the distance, not too far. I did have a little stroll down there last night. But yeah, it's stunning, it really is. Looks like the first ferry is going out as well, of course, over to the Orkney Islands. See the ferries just going over there. Not something I'm going to be doing on this trip, but I'm pretty sure I'll come and do the NC 500 again at some point, because there's so much to see, there really is. But yeah, what an absolutely wonderful place. But there you go, that's John Groats. I'll just show you up by the car park, just so you've got a bit of an idea how far that's away from here, because it's not far at all. So you can just see the 8-sided building there that's next to the sign, and here's the car park. So yeah, really nice and close. I didn't even get to the closest possible opportunity. I decided to park over here because it was a little bit darker last night for sleeping, because the lighting was on around here. Yeah, it was a little bit darker in this bottom corner, and also a bit flatter as well, because the car park is on a little bit of a slope, and when you're trying to get some sleep, you want to have it as flat as you can, don't you, really? But honestly, what a great visit. Start of day 2 down here at John Groats. Nice and quiet. Like I said, I had a great sleep here last night. It's £2 to park for 24 hours. So yeah, it's an absolute bargain. The toilets are open all night. And like I say, you've got like a coffee shop over there, various other things, but they're not open really early on a morning, you know. If you do want to stay down here though, of course, you've got the John Groats caravan and camping sites. You've got caravans over there, of course, that you can rent out. You can bring your own. You can set your tents up over there. And yeah, that's the campsite just over there as well. Like I said yesterday, with Scotland, you can wild camp in most areas, to be honest, or you can just sleep in your car. Plenty of places to do that, and if you feel comfortable doing it. I wouldn't do it if there was, you know, I was with somebody else, but the fact that I'm on my own, I've got the space, you know, all the seats go down, it's perfect if you're a solo traveller doing that, and you save some money along the way too, don't you? But right, we're talking of the car, we're going to get back inside now. We've got the GoPro mounted in the windscreen again, and we're going to get going in the adventure again, aren't we? Are you ready? Right, so let's go down to our next destination. So I've made my way to my second location of the day, and yeah, only a short 10-minute drive from John Groats, some nice scenery to look at on the way, and we're only a few miles down the road where I've now reached Castle of Mey, and you can see the castle there just behind me. Let's have a bit of a zoom in, shall we? Now, the Castle of Mey was built between 1566 and 1572 by George Sinclair, and it was probably built on the site of an earlier fortification, so that means, of course, there was something probably there before this. It was also once owned by the Queen Mother, and another fun little fact for you about this one, you might recognise it from the Netflix series, of course, The Crown, because some of the filming for The Crown was actually done here at the Castle of Mey. But yeah, really nice to see. It's not a huge building, but there is gardens, there's grounds to it as well. You can go in there and have a look round. It's £12.50. Doesn't open until 11 AM, so there's still a couple of hours to go. I mean, I've started out early this morning, but yeah, you know, it would be nice to look round there at some point in the future. It might not be a huge building to look at, but I thought I'll definitely come down here and show you it from a distance, just so you can see the building and exactly what it's like. Anyway, I'm going to jump back in the car now, and we're going to continue on with the journey. Don't worry, we're not just on this little single track road. I've just come down here for a nicer view at the castle just there. So yeah, we're going to get back in the car, and we're going to make our way now to the most northerly point on UK mainland. So yeah, looking forward to this. So only about a 15-minute drive there from the Castle of Mey. I've made it here to Dunnet Head. Now this is actually the most northerly point of mainland Britain. Just before we have a little walk around here and show you the incredible views, just thought I'd mention, of course, some single track roads coming up to here with passing places. I mean, you saw some footage there of us pulling in just to let other cars and vehicles come past. But another free car park up here. Let's have a look at the info boards and have a walk around. This is just one of those must-get photos if you're doing the North Coast 500. Welcome to Dunnet Head. Here we go. Let's have a little look at the signage just over here before we take a little stroll around. Yeah, so I've parked just here for free. And then, yeah, you've got the lighthouse, of course. Then we're going to walk down here. We get fantastic 360-degree panoramic views. I like how they put fantastic on there. They didn't just label it as 360-degree views. Oh no, they are fantastic. And there's the lighthouse over there. It's gorgeous, isn't it? Let's take a little stroll down this way. There's another info board just over here. So yeah, that's the pathway that leads to those fantastic panoramic views. And here's the Dunnet Head lighthouse just here. There we go. Oh, okay, so the fog signal was discontinued in 1987, of course. Some more images there at the top. And a little look down here as well. So yeah, we're going to take a stroll down here now. Down this little pathway. God, how stunning is this? And the sun's come out for it too, perfect. It's so calm and peaceful up here, absolutely love it. And I'm going to carry on walking up the hill just here now to see those fantastic 360-degree views. It said it on the sign, so it must be true. So I'm looking forward to it, just heading up this way now to go and see those. Here's a fantastic map of the Orkney Islands. Of course, you can see all the different places there. And there they are right in front of you, yeah. So the Orkney Islands, of course, stretching all the way across there that we can see. But yeah, I've only been walking about 5 minutes up here. I think we're going up this way now, past the gate. Up to where those people are, just up there. Well, when it said on the sign, fantastic panoramic views, I can see why they put the word fantastic now. Look at this. Incredible. You've got this little platform just up here, so you can see it all the way around, 360 degrees. What a view. If you are coming here to Dunnet Head, it's well worth that little walk up from the lighthouse. Only takes just over 5 minutes. And yeah, you get to see this brilliant view. Of course, the Orkney Islands just over there. Let's give you a bit of a perspective. John of Groats, where we started off this morning. I don't think you can really see it from here. It's kind of in that direction, round that corner there. Looking on maps. Oh, it's windy. And yeah, that small little road that I took to get up here. Just down there, past the water, blimey, look at all the mountains over there in the distance. God, it's stunning, isn't it? This is so nice, I love it. So after a short 10-minute drive from Dunnet Head, I've made my way down here now to Dunnet Beach. And this looks great down here. Really nice clear water, beautiful sands. And in fact, I'm going to take a little walk down these steps here and go and take a little walk on the beach. Why not? Because the water looks really clear. Look at this. Oh, and the sun keeps coming out at the perfect times. It really does. It's actually much warmer than I was expecting it to be this trip. Scotland, I just think, oh, it's always going to be cold and miserable. But no, I'm having some pretty decent weather so far. But yeah, welcome to Dunnet Beach. This is nice. Nice sandy beach. Looks like it even gets more sandy the further you get down that way. I do prefer a good sandy beach other than a stony beach. Oh, this is lovely. Yeah, look how clear the water looks down here. Really nice. People just having a bit of a swim, bit of a paddle about. Why not? I don't blame them. It's really nice today. Again, it's 19 degrees Celsius down here. Oh, lovely. But yeah, after this, I'm going to be taking quite a bit of a drive now, about an hour's drive, 38 miles, down to my next destination. Bettyhill, I think it's called, or Betty's Hill. So we're going to be making our way down that way next to continue on with day 2 of this adventure. But yeah, it wouldn't be a trip round to this area and done it without coming to see the beach here. And it's glorious, it really is. Loads of sand dunes over there to explore. Very nice. Yeah, anyway, so I'm going to get back in the car and then we're going to start making our way down towards Betty's Hill. Gorgeous just to relax down here on Dunnet Beach, it really is. Just been chilling here for about 20 minutes, just taking in all the scenery. So peaceful, it's nice to have a gorgeous beach like this and not have it packed full of people. Like, yeah, it's lovely, just really peaceful. And of course, left my mark just down here as well. Adventure Sean, there we go. Had to be done, didn't it? But anyway, time to get back in the car then now. Got a bit of a drive now, about 38 miles to Bettyhill. That's going to be my next destination. So we're going to continue round, of course, on the NC 500 anti-clockwise. So yeah, going to head down towards Bettyhill. So obviously I might stop along the way if there's some nice scenery, put some footage in. There's lots of little lay-bys just to pull over in. So yeah, that is the plan. So yeah, back over to the GoPro. Let's get in the car and let's continue on with this journey on the North Coast 500. So after about a 1 hour drive, I've arrived here now in the little village of Bettyhill, just parked up over at the Tourist Information Centre over there. Really nice and handy actually, just nip in there if you need to get any maps or information about the area. But some of the scenery over the past sort of half hour during that drive was absolutely gorgeous. And like I said back in yesterday's video, it's all about kind of building up with the scenery. That's why I went anti-clockwise around the route instead of clockwise, because the scenery just keeps getting better and better. Really secluded down here, no phone signal, no anything at this point now. And also, as you may have just seen in the footage there, a couple of miles back, it's gone to like a single track road with passing places now. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of that coming up over the next couple of days as I continue my route down the NC 500. Just wanted to point out as well about fuel. So I filled up back in Inverness, and honestly, like, I've hardly used any fuel at all. I think because, you know, you're going down lots of different dips and you know, you're not really using as much fuel. So yeah, that's a really good thing. The good thing is though, throughout there is petrol stations. There's not loads. I'd recommend getting a map of petrol stations just so you know where you can fill up. But yeah, just having a little stroll around here. You've got the memorial just over here and just some really nice scenery with all the rock cliffs, rock faces just across there. So in a moment I'm going to get back in the car. I've got a feeling the scenery is just going to keep getting better and better now as I continue down towards my next destination, which is Tong. And when I get to Tong, not this Tong, that Tong, when I get down to Tong, we're going to be climbing up, doing about a 40-minute walk, I think, to go and see this castle where we're going to get some brilliant panoramic views. 25 minutes from where I was just is this really nice scenic spot here. And that's the beauty, there's so many different lay-bys and areas where you can safely pull over and take in the views. Look at this, gorgeous. Just past a really nice beach down there as well. The NC 500 is full of beaches. You could just do a full beach tour, to be honest, across 5 days or more. But yeah, it's really nice. Loving all these yellow plants as well that there is around. It looks gorgeous. You've probably seen them quite a lot, especially in the GoPro footage when I'm driving along the road. Absolutely stunning. But yeah, we're going to be crossing over on this bridge now, following the road up towards Tong. Oh, there's some gorgeous scenery now. Look at the mountains around here. Honestly, it's incredible. Right, so I've parked up in yet another 3 parking spots here in Tong, and I'm now on a bit of a walk up to this castle that we can see. Just spinning around this way, see it up on the hill in the distance. That's where we're going, up onto that hill. So yeah, I reckon it's probably about half an hour walk each way at a guess, but I'm not fully too sure. It looks quite steep though, because we've got to climb a hill, but I don't mind that. So I've had a quick change of clothes, put something a bit more comfortable on for a walk, got my shorts on, and yeah, now it looks like it might rain. So typical Scottish weather, isn't it really? Now there's not much parking there in Tong. However, there's about 10 spaces that I've found, and you know, there's a few that aren't occupied, so I've managed to pull in just there. So yeah, we're going to head up to the castle, and let's hope the views are worth it up here. Looks great. Oh, it's so peaceful around here. I love it. And I've seen nobody yet so far on this pathway. But yeah, there's the castle just up there. It's known as Castle Varich. I think that's how I'm pronouncing it. Honestly, our pronunciation is terrible. Yeah, we're going to keep walking up just there to get to it. I've been going for about 10 minutes so far. Looks like there's a little platform just up there as well. It's not that big. As you can see, there's a couple of people standing next to it, but it's more about the view that we're going to get up there. So yeah, just going to keep walking up, and I'll see you when I get to the top. Well, I've made it here to the top, and it only took about 15 minutes, nowhere near as long as I thought it was going to be. When you pull up into Tong and you look at it on the hillside, you think, blimey, it's a long way. But yeah, 15 minutes, that was without stopping, just a brisk pace though. Bear in mind, I did climb Ben Nevis last year, so I've had a bit of practice when it comes to climbing things. But the view from here is incredible. Let me spin you around, just be careful because I'm quite close to the edge. There you go, look at the views up here. It's stunning, and it's so warm as well. I'm glad that I changed into my shorts for this. I'd have been sweating. You might be thinking, hang on a minute, where's the castle? Well, here it is just behind me. So yeah, I'm gonna head up inside. I believe the spiral staircase is open, and that was actually a new addition. It's only been there for 3 years, of part of the restoration of the castle. So we're gonna head up there and have a look at the awesome views. So we're just coming through the door here to the staircase, and there's a little bit of information for you. So yeah, the creation of a public viewing platform, 11th of May 2018 it was opened, and here we go, the spiral staircase itself. So of course I'm glad they've put this in. I'm expecting it to be quite windy from up here, but I think it's going to be worth it. Oh, look at this already. Oh wow, oh this is incredible. And here we are. So I was standing just down there, just on them rocks. Look how clear the water is. Oh, it's incredible. It's not actually too windy. What a day for this as well. And yeah, of course, if we look back this way, oh blimey, that's a shot and a half, isn't it? Gotta love my first reactions to things, haven't you? There you go. So yeah, that's the pathway that I've just walked up. My car is parked over there in Tong. In fact, I'll zoom in to near where I've parked. So yeah, it's near that big white building that is a hotel, I believe. Just there with the conservatories. Parked just behind there, not on their car park, just behind it. But yeah, that's Tong. Oh, it is windy. Oh, there we go, it's picking up now. Look at the views of the mountains over there. It's amazing how these old structures can survive, isn't it? Battling the constant weather. And this is in summer, this is in June. I wonder what it's like in November, December, January. Honestly, I bet in winter, it gets a right battering up here. But yeah, look at that. There's a road actually that runs through the middle there. We didn't come across that when I was coming down to here. I don't know if we passed over that on the next part of the trip. I'm not too sure. Or if we're heading straight through Tong, which I'm pretty sure we are. But yeah, that's stunning. I mean, at least we can see it from here and get the views. And yeah, we came from over in that direction. On blimey, the views were stunning coming down to here. Anyway, I'm going to make my way back down. Well, I'm going to just chill out for a little bit up here, have a bit of water. Make sure you bring some bottles of water if you're doing this. You know, you definitely want some, just to quench your thirst when you're climbing up something like this. Taking the view, then head back down to the car, and we'll carry on down the NC 500. Still quite a bit to see today. Well, that was absolutely spectacular and some of the best views I've seen so far on my NC 500 trip. It's been incredible. In terms of where I've parked, just outside the Ben Loyal Hotel, you can see it there just behind me. It's not on their private car park, that's round the back. But yeah, you've got about 10 or so spaces just out the front here where you can pull up free of charge. In total, it's about an hour's experience that, in terms of walking up there, 15 to 20 minutes, enjoying your views at the top, and then the same coming back down, or a little bit less really when you're coming down. But yeah, come down here now, got all the windows windows on, gonna get the aircon blasting out because we've got about a 28-mile drive now. That's gonna take just over an hour to complete. Making my way to Smoo Cave now. This looks really interesting. Anybody that's seen my video from Thor's Cave that I uploaded a couple of months ago here on the channel, well, imagine that, but I think this looks even bigger and probably even more impressive. So really looking forward to it. So yeah, let's get back in this very warm car. Let's continue on with the drive. Going to be a lot of course, single track roads with passing places. And I think from looking on Waze, which is the app that I use, and yeah, it looks like we might be going over that bridge through the water that we saw from the top. I didn't think we were going to, but I think we're going to be taking a left here over that. So yeah, come and join me. About an hour's trip now down to Smoo Cave. Well, I didn't have to come far to get some more amazing views, though I'm going to have to park here and show you this. Look how stunning the view is here. Of course, we're passing through the water here. And wait, you can see the castle where I've just been, up there on the hill. Let me zoom in for you. So, of course, we was up there just a few minutes ago looking down. And there it is, just up there at the top. What an absolutely stunning backdrop. Windy, but it's stunning. You've even got a little beach down here as well, look at that. Gorgeous. Right, let's carry on the drive. It's the incredible views like this that just keep me coming back to Scotland. I absolutely love it up here. It's just so peaceful and relaxing, and look at the scenery. It really is stunning. This adventure is going great so far. We've seen so much, but there's still so much more to discover. So I'm going to get back in the car and carry on down the road to Smoo Cave. But look at that. I had to just sort of sit here and just take it all in. I've been here about half an hour. Just why not? That's the thing with this trip, and that's the beauty of not booking anything in advance, booking hotels that I've got to be there. I can travel for as long or as little as I want to each day, and that is how I want to do it. Brilliant. Well, I've not had to come much further to find more epic scenery. Look at this. Welcome to the start of the Northwest Highlands rock route. Here we go, I'll show you on the map. So of course, we're here, and we're going to be continuing all the way down here across the next couple of days. Getting some absolutely amazing shots and seeing all these amazing vistas. I mean, look at this. Wow. Look how you got like the little bay just down there as well, and just one house on its own. Can you imagine living there? I think your nearest neighbour would be on the other side, just over there. Absolutely incredible. Look at that for a view. That is the best view of the trip so far, definitely. Well, the views might be getting even more impressive, but the driving is certainly getting harder. Honestly, it's been over 20 miles now of single carriageway, and yeah, look at the views there. It is more than worth it. You just got to really take your time. There's passing places every so often, maybe every 100 yards, couple of 100 yards. So yeah, you've got to really look out for those and do a lot of like all flashing your lights to let cars go. It's the toughest driving I think I've ever done, actually. Bear in mind, I've done a lot of driving in the States, but over in America, you can have like 10 lanes on each side. Here, yeah, it can be single track, but this is still the main route, the NC 500. I've been made aware, you know, that there's going to be a lot of single tracked roads like this, which is absolutely fine. That's all part of it. It's not quite shorts weather now, though. I've had no phone signal for like 2.5 hours around here either. So bear that in mind if you are coming. You might not always get reception, but that's part of the experience, isn't it? But these views, oh, another car. These views are absolutely stunning. They really are. And just look at it, incredible. Only about 3 miles away now from Smoo Smoo Cave. I'm getting back in, I'm cold. So yeah, nearly there now. And yeah, we're gonna head into this cave. But yeah, oh, it's just starting to rain. Well, the shorts are back off and the jeans are back on. I've made it here to Smoo Cave, and yeah, we've just had quite a bit of rain whilst I was coming down here, so I thought, well, it's best to be prepared just in case. But yeah, the views are stunning, aren't they, around here? And I've just parked up at the side of the road. There is a car park over here with some toilets, but that car park's very small, probably about 10-15 spaces, and that is full. So yeah, I've parked just down the road there. There's a little bit of parking at the side where you can go, but yeah, there's a little look at the main car park and of course the toilet block, where I'm heading to first before we go down to Smoo Cave. But I tell you what, the views were incredible. Like, honestly, driving down that road, yeah, it was quite scary at points, you know, especially with the fact that it's single track most of the way. Well, for the past 20 odd miles it has been, but hopefully this cave is going to be worth it. Really looking forward to it. A bit chilly now though. Look at that beautiful view. And in a moment we're going to head down there to the cave. So yeah, of course you've got the steps and the pathway that just lead down here. Pretty steep steps, but not too far. It's going to take us down to the cave. But yeah, in terms of where I've parked, literally just along the road, couple of minutes walk. The main road is literally just at the top there. That's the toilet block that we saw just from the road. So yeah, we're going to head down the steps just here and go and take a look. Just thought I'd show you though from up here. Of course, filming this during the pandemic that's still ongoing. Well, they've created NHS over there with the hearts, with all the rocks. It's a nice thing to do, isn't it? Let's head down there and take a look. Well, the size of this cave is pretty spectacular, and it's about to get even more amazing because I'm now heading into the waterfall chamber, as you saw there from the sign. Free entry to come down here and have a look. So yeah, let's go and see. Put my face covering on whilst we're down here. Well, I really enjoyed my visit there to Smoo Cave. It's absolutely huge in there, like loads to look around and see, and very peaceful down there too. It was lovely. And then of course walked over that little wooden bridge area into where the waterfall is. Unfortunately, not much of a waterfall to see in there today, just a few water drips coming down. But I tell you what you can do if you want to, and that's you can actually go on a tour in there, put a hard hat on, and then take you a little bit further into it. So that sounds quite interesting. But yeah, unfortunately, it was just coming to the end of that for today. But yeah, it was good to have a little walk around in there. Very much enjoyed it. Probably 30 minutes max really there to see it all. But yeah, it was certainly good to see. Anyway, I've made my way literally 1.5 miles down the road to Durness, and this is actually the end of the route for today. However, before we wrap up this video, I'm going to take you for a little look down on the beach here in Durness because it looks absolutely wonderful, and there's a viewpoint up at the top there as well. Following on from that, I'm feeling like maybe setting the tent up. I don't know if I'll sleep in the tent tonight or if I'll sleep in the car again, but I'll probably set the tent up maybe just for a bit of a chill out this evening. So yeah, that's the plan. Oh my word, look at this view. That is going to be one of the most gorgeous beaches I think I've ever seen. Look at that white sand down there. Oh, it's just perfect, isn't it? Look how clear the water is over there as well. Oh wow, that is stunning. Then you've got all the rocks here as well. And the best thing is, it extends all down there. There's a beach over there, and also, I believe the other side of here, there's another beach there as well. Oh wow, that is absolutely gorgeous, isn't it? What a spectacular view. I think we're gonna have to head down there and have a look on the beach, because look how clean that water is. Oh, that again has got to be one of my favourite views of the trip. You would not think we was in Great Britain when you stand here and look out there. Oh wow, now this is quite something. Walking down onto this beach, one of the most beautiful beaches I've ever seen. It's so secluded down here, and there's no one. I am the only person on this beach. It's incredible, like look at it. Oh my word. This has got to be one of those moments that I'm always going to remember coming here and seeing this. Here in Sango Bay. This is Sango Beach where I am now. And look at how clean that water is. We're in the UK. Like, it just doesn't feel like it, honestly. This is spectacular. Nobody else, not a soul, coming down to enjoy this. Wow. I'm just going to sit here and take this in, because this is quite something. Oh wow. Absolutely breathtaking. I'm just blown away with it round here in Durness. It really is wonderful. I've made my way round now onto the main part of the beach. There's a few more people about, but not many. And I've just seen this lovely photo opportunity just over here, so I'll spin you guys round so that you can appreciate it. So of course you've got the wall that goes along the back. And then got this little bridge. What a fantastic photo opportunity. You can just climb up there, stand on the top and take a nice photo of you with the bridge. Looks amazing, doesn't it? It's a bit like forced perspective that. Like you think it was absolutely huge if I just took a photo from kind of like this angle. You think, oh, what is the actual size of it? It's like something from a model village or something. And you look around this way and the views just keep on getting better and better. Absolutely stunning, isn't it? So what I'm going to do now is walk down the beach and see that little walkway just up the top there. That's where I'm heading for. That's a viewpoint for all of Sango Bay. Well, I still can't get over how wonderful this beach is. It's outstanding, it really is. They've got the right idea down there. See them having a swim. But yeah, what a perfect location here as well for this caravan park just here on the left hand side. Of course, if you've got a motorhome, you can park it up here. Beautiful, isn't it? I like how with motorhomes, of course, you know, they bring the little things for under the wheels just to keep them flat. Of course, instead of being wonky. Yeah, look at this view. Oh, it just gets better the further we go round. Talking of going round this way, see the little walkway over there? That's where I'm walking to. You know, I thought the view was pretty spectacular from round that corner 5 minutes ago, but now I've come up to the top here to the Sango Bay viewpoint, and it just gets better and better, doesn't it? So we follow this little wooden bridge just here up to the top, and that's where we're going to get the best views, looking over Sango Bay. And here we are. Welcome to Scotland. Honestly, like, this is incredible. What a fantastic view. Like, one of the best beaches I've ever seen. All the mountains in the background. Honestly, there's something so special about this place. I can tell you now, this is my first time coming here, but it's certainly not going to be my last. I'll be definitely returning to here because it's gorgeous. Just looking out there, seeing that view, looking at how clean the water is, the beaches, beautiful white sands, honestly. And then you've got the backdrop of all the mountains over there and loads of motorhomes. Honestly, what a place to wrap up day 2 of my NC 500 trip. Well, the rain is really starting to come down now here in Durness, but I just thought I'd show you this sign just here at the Oasis Bar. There we go, all in kilometres this one. It's quite interesting to see, isn't it? Lots of different places on here. I'll just give you a bit of a spin round so you can see. But yeah, like, look at that, the mountains are disappearing into the storm. Really blustery and raining. Oh, in fact, it's getting worse since I got the camera rolling. Back to the car, I think, now. It's like something out of a postcard, isn't it? How picture perfect is the view just behind me? Now, it's been a few hours since I last spoke to you all. I've actually just been sat on the beach for a few hours in Durness, just taking in the view, watching the sun start to go down. It was wonderful, it really was. Met quite a few people who were also doing the NC 500, which was great. Honestly, it was lovely to meet so many people. And hi out there to all of you who I met on the beach, if you found the channel. Of course, I did tell quite a few people about Adventure Sean, so maybe you've now found the channel from meeting me down there on the beach. Yeah, that was a few hours ago. It's been really nice nice, just chilling down there. And yeah, I've now drove 1 mile down the road to tonight's final point of the day and where I'm going to be wrapping up this vlog. So I'm here at the stunning Balnakeil Beach, or at least I think that's how you pronounce it. Literally a 2-minute drive down the road from where I was just, and honestly, this place is stunning. It really is. Now there's lots of areas where you can park up to sleep. Not where I am now. This area just here, there is a big sign that says no overnight parking. However, literally just around the corner there, towards that building that we can see, you already see a couple of people already parked up for the night. Around the corner there too, there's a few more spaces where you can just park up, of course, and either car camp as I call it, or of course you can be in your motorhome down there or camper van. But yeah, and there's the stunning beach over there. It's amazing, isn't it? And I've just seen some livestock actually on the beach a little bit further down. I couldn't quite get the camera out quick enough as I was driving here, but yeah, some livestock down there that's stunning. Now you wouldn't think it, but it's actually 10 to 11. Like, it's nearly 11 o'clock at night, and look how bright it still is. It's stunning, isn't it? Anyway, I'm gonna go and get parked up. Yeah, literally just around this corner here, gonna get parked up for the night. Look at the views, what a location. And yeah, I'll show you a little bit of my setup that I've got in the car. Like I say, it's quite comfortable just for one. Wouldn't want to do it with more than one person, but yeah, the setup that I've got works pretty good for me. So there we go, all parked up in my spot for the night, and a pretty stunning view here. It's going to be amazing just waking up in the morning and yeah, looking straight out and seeing that. Like, what a view. Anyway, yes, I'm all parked up just here. Of course, I'm going to block all the windows out now, get the seats down, get all my sleeping gear ready, and yeah, I'll get prepped and then we'll wrap up this second day vlog from the NC 500. So less than 10 minutes later, it's complete. Sean's sleeping accommodation for tonight, transformed from the car. Of course, the steering wheel's still there. Here we go, we've got the editing suite just over at this side. Got my laptop there, all different wires, and yeah, I'll probably watch a movie before I go to sleep. And then, of course, I put the sleeping bag down the side just over there to block that in. I've put all these different sheets all around the side just here to block that in. At the moment, I've left the sunroof open just so I can see out, but that will close across because, of course, it's got the little bit that moves across just there. Then if we move into the back, got the food hamper just there, loads of Tesco bottles of water, hashtag other brands are available. And then in the back just there as well, I've got my Marathon bag, and then also all the different coats and everything in the back just to block that in. Then got 2 lots of pillows just here for comfort, and these seats go really far back. I mean, yeah, I can lie perfectly down just here. My feet fit nicely just down there into the footwell, and it's happy days, really. Now, like I said earlier in the video, this setup works perfectly for me. I've had a couple of really good nights sleep so far. This is night number 3 in the car, and you know what? I think I'm going to be sleeping fine just here, especially with that view outside there. But yeah, like I said, I've got everything that I need in here. Got my laptop set up, got all my chargers. Honestly, it's perfect for me, one person. If Charlotte was here or any more people, then yeah, of course I wouldn't do this. You know, I'd have a camper van, definitely set the tent up, or hire a motorhome, one of those options. But for me, this works great. So that's all then. End of day number 2. What a day it's been. I mean, we started back in Groats this morning, nice and early, and it's been incredible. Been through caves, been through absolutely amazing scenery. Honestly, some of them roads that I've been down today, I'll never forget in my life. Honestly, they were crazy, and seen so much along the way. It's been another brilliant day of the NC 500 road trip. I'll be starting off in the morning right here. Hopefully the sun might be shining. I don't think it's going to be, but you never know. Gonna have a little look at a church that I'm parked up right next to here in the morning, so I'll have a look at that, then get straight on the road and start making our way down to some of the best scenery that we're going to see on this trip. Like, this is why I went anti-clockwise instead of clockwise. People said the scenery gets better and better. We've seen that today compared to yesterday, and tomorrow I think is going to be even more incredible. So good night, I'm going to get some sleep, and I'll see you tomorrow for day 3 of the NC 500 road trip here in Scotland. That leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and have your own adventures. See you all tomorrow.